We live in a world that demands we process 1,000 things at once. News, notifications, worries about tomorrow, regrets about yesterday. Welcome, my friend. Come, sit with me for a moment. Put down the weight you have been carrying all day. I can see it in your eyes. It is not just your body that is tired, it is your mind. You often tell me, I am exhausted. I cannot take in any more information, but I want to share a secret with you. Something an old master whispered to me many years ago when I was young and overwhelmed by the scriptures I had to memorize. He told me, learning never exhausts the mind. It sounds impossible, doesn't it? When you are tired, the last thing you want to do is learn. But we must understand the difference between worrying and learning. Worry is a circle. It spins around the same problem, grinding the gears of your mind until they are hot and worn down. That is exhausting. Learning, however, is not a circle. It is a line that stretches out to the horizon. Let me tell you a story. There was a young novice who lived by a river near our monastery. He spent his days carrying heavy buckets of water up a steep hill to the garden. One day, he dropped his buckets and cried, "I am empty. I have nothing left to give." The master walked over, pointed to the river and asked, "Is the river tired?" The novice looked at the rushing water. "No," he said. "The river moves too fast to be tired." "The river is not tired," the master corrected, "because it is always new. The water flowing past us now is not the water that was here a moment ago. It is constantly renewing itself. It is the pond that gets tired, my son. The pond sits still, collects algae, and becomes stagnant because it accepts nothing new and releases nothing old. This is the state of our minds. When we stop learning, we become the stagnant pond. We rot with the same old thoughts, the same old judgments, and the same old routines. That stagnation is what makes you feel so heavy. True learning is the act of becoming a river. It is not about memorizing facts for a test. It is the simple, beautiful act of remaining curious. Have you truly looked at the way the light hits the leaves outside your window today? That is learning. Have you listened to a perspective that scares you, not to argue, but to understand? That is learning. Leonardo da Vinci, who spoke those words about the mind never exhausting, understood that curiosity is the fuel of life, not the brake. When you learn something new, a new language, a new instrument, or simply a new way to breathe, you are not adding weight to your pack. You are growing wings. So, my friend, if you feel exhausted today, do not close your mind. Open it. Do not retreat into the dark. Step into the light of something you do not yet know. Read one page of a book that has nothing to do with your work. Watch the ants build their hill. Ask a stranger about their life. You will find that this fresh water washes away the fatigue. It clears the algae. Remember, the mind is a flame, not a vessel to be filled. The more you feed a flame, the brighter it burns. It does not get full. It only gets warmer. Take a deep breath with me now. Go gently today. Be the river, not the pond. If this message speaks to you, subscribe and ring the bell to join our community of peaceful minds. Let's walk this path together.